Okay, so I'm gonna talk about hypoglycemia in this video. That's something that I dealt with for a long time, many years. Uh, and just that feeling. Here's what it was like for me. Just that feeling of like constantly having to eat, never feeling like you're satisfied. Sometimes going back to the kitchen like twice in an hour, and it's not really because you're hungry from your stomach. For me it was like my brain, like it just felt like something was off, like chemically, like just there wasn't that sense of like in my brain. And it is such an unpleasant way to be. I mean, you easily can gain weight, makes it, and if you want to lose weight, it makes it almost impossible because you constantly want to eat. And that's something I just dealt with for the longest time. And being cranky, putting you in like a real negative kind of yucky state of mind, all that stuff that comes with those kind of hypoglycemic type of feelings. So call it what you will, whether it's hypoglycemia or blood sugar issues or low blood sugar. I definitely know what that's like, and I actually found an easy way out of it. Okay, just through simple diet, okay, and simple exercise. So what I did was, the first thing I did was I just started eating a lot of healthy carbohydrates. I switched over to just a clean, high carb, low fat diet. About 80% carbs, give or take, about 10% protein, 10 to 15% fat. Okay, give or take. And I don't measure those things out. I just focus on eating a variety of healthy carbohydrates and starches throughout the day, and balancing that out with fruits and vegetables. And that's all I focus on. And then that comes out to somewhere around 80-10-10 when you follow that. And that's what I did. I just started eating a lot of carbohydrates, and the important thing is I started eating until I felt full. I would literally just eat all day long. I would eat tons of fruits, okay, and complex carbohydrates, even things like brown rice, and actually even potatoes. Believe it or not, a lot of people will tell you potatoes are bad, but that I didn't have any problem with that. Potatoes, yams, and even sweet fruit. The only thing that I avoided, that I stay away from, main thing is fat. I keep the fat out of it. Okay, no more than, like I said, about 15% fat. So I avoid meat, and I avoid meat and cheese and oils and stuff like that. I only eat meat, a little tiny bit of meat, maybe 3 to 4 ounces, like once every 3 days. Okay, so very little. And what happens is that everything just starts to flow again. You don't have like obstruction created from the fats. Okay, and that's how it was for me. So I started doing that, and just eating until I was full. Okay, and not being afraid of gaining weight. From what I've been told, when you eat this way, it's very difficult to gain weight. Okay, if you keep the fat low, it's very difficult to gain weight. So you can so when you're trying to fix blood sugar and hypoglycemia, you just want to keep eating until you've kind of satisfied whatever your brain is lacking, that causes that blood sugar stuff. So that was one part of it. One part of the equation is the diet, the high carb, low fat diet. The other part of it was exercising just about every day. Okay, aiming to get in at least about 30 minutes of cardio, and out of the 30 minutes, at least 10 minutes of it should be devoted to getting your heart rate up a bit. Doesn't have to be full force, but getting your heart rate up at least, like from 0 to 10, 10 being the max, at least to about a 6 to a 7, okay, for 10 minutes of the 30. And that stabilizes your blood sugar. That's what it did for me. It helped stabilize my blood sugar. It helped, I guess it also releases like endorphins, and curbs your appetite, and that must be why they recommend diabetics to eat a lot of, to exercise a lot. So essentially that's what I did. Those two things with the exercise, within like about 2 weeks, it started to just dissolve away. And as long as I maintain that pattern, I don't seem to have a problem. So I just keep that going. It's very simple way to eat, very simple exercise. I mean, it's I could even just, you know, do a mild jog. Sometimes I even just work out while watching television. You know, I'll just kind of like run in place and do some jumping jacks, you know, as like old school or corny as that may seem, you know, just anything to make sure that I'm taking care of the blood sugar stuff through the exercise and diet. That simple. That simple. I don't have a problem at all, and I just keep eating that way, and it's, you know, just made a world of a difference for me. So hopefully you've found this helpful. Hopefully, you know, this is something that can help you. For me, like I said, in like a little under 2 weeks, it was completely gone. Okay, so hopefully, you know, there's something here for you that can help you out, because I know what that feels like.